Good evening and welcome to the contest between Oswayo Valley Green Wave and Port Allegany Gators. This is a junior high basketball game. The girls' game is first. The boys' game will follow. Jessin Capel and Joanna DeRoos are representing Port Allegany in the official circle pregame meeting. And Reese Thompson and Olivia Fetzer are representing Oswayo Valley. We have Ron Batchall and Kyle Babcock officiating tonight's game. The Gators are coached by Justin Bukowski, assisted by Hannah Lathrop. Oswayo Valley is coached by Owen Fetzer, and Christina Drake assists him. Port Allegany managers, Olivia Bukowski, Ella Bukowski, Ava Bachman. Managers for Oswayo Valley, Owen Fetzer and Miriam Hoffman. The coach for Oswayo Valley is Drake Fetzer. Their manager is Owen Fetzer. And we have about 20 seconds until tip-off. Starters for Port Allegany are Jessin Capel, Joanna DeRouche, Bria Philhart, Eliza Milliron, and Jaden Mahan. Starters for Oswayo Valley are Reese Thompson, Olivia Fetzer, Amber Burks, Ella Riezig, and I think Micaiah Jandrews is their fifth starter. Mary Lashway is running the clock. She's doing the PIAA pregame sportsman announcing. Our cheerleaders are Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Natalie Grimes, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Phoenix Kilmeyer, Lily O'Rourke, who's a captain, and Bella Schaefer. They are coached by Terry Austin and Lexi Reed. Terry Austin is in Du Bois tonight because our girls varsity has their playoff game tonight. I believe it's at 7 o'clock against Du Bois. You might want to try to find that stream. Our boys are in Ottawa Eldred tomorrow in their playoff game playing Ottawa Eldred. Their coach, Kyle Babcock, is one of the officials this evening, but Ron Batchall is the referee, and he's getting ready to toss. As number 5, Joanna DeRouche is going to jump against Oswayo Valley's number 4, Amber Burks. 6-minute quarters in junior high basketball, and here we go. Port Allegany gets the tip by Jessin Capel, brings it up the floor, over to Bria Philhart. She drives in, a crowd gets it back out, stolen by number 2, Olivia Fetzer, guarded heavily by Capel, but it's up and in for 2. Fetzer with 2. Bria Philhart, number 3, is bringing the ball up the court for the Gators, and she goes over, gets the ball stolen by number 2, Fetzer. She goes up, misses, rebound by Capel. She's dribbling up the court, looking for somebody to pass it to, and she's guarded. There goes Bria Philhart over to Jaden Mahan, who tries to get it in the post to Joanna DeRouche, but Oswayo Valley comes up with the ball. Number 1, Reese Thompson, out at the point guard position. Nice pick set by number 5, but the ball gets taken by Joanna DeRouche, and Jessin Capel's on the move. Jessin Capel out to. We have the ball tied up between number 1, Reese Thompson, and Port Allegany's Jaden Mahan. It's going to be Oswayo Valley basketball. Into number 1, Reese Thompson. Guarded by Bria Philhart, picked up again by number 11, Eliza Milliron. Over to 13, Micaiah Jandrew. Number 1 back with the ball, Reese Thompson, guarded by Philhart. Almost got picked off by Port Allegany's number 11. Port Allegany's 0-0. Capel gets a hand on it. It's going to stay Oswayo Valley ball, but in comes number 13, Sophia Bukowski, for Eliza Milliron. And Oswayo Valley gets it into number 5, Ella Riezig. She steps out of bounds. It's going to be Port Allegany ball. Bria Philhart to take the ball out for Port Allegany. She'll put it into Jessin Capel. Jessin's an 8th grader. Bria's a 7th grader. Over to Bria. She dribbles down to Bukowski. Cross pass over to. Up goes Capel. No good. Rebound by Oswayo Valley's number 4, Amber Burks. Over to number 1, Reese Thompson. It's a 2-0 ball game. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Gators or double teaming out to 2. She takes a shot. Number 5, Ella Riesig with the rebound out to 2, takes another shot, misses, and down comes Philhart with the rebound. Number 3 on the move out to Capel. Capel double teamed, gets it out to 25 Milliron. Over to Benkowski, takes her time, takes a shot, no good. Rebound by number 4, Amber Burks. Thompson with the ball. Guarded by Philhart, double teamed off the foot of 25, Jaden Mahan. It's going to be Oswayo Valley basketball. Kyle Babcock is from Oswayo Valley, I believe. Oswayo Valley recovers, but the ball's tied up between Mahan and Burks, and now it's Port Allegany ball on the jump. Capel into Philhart. Those bounce passes are getting picked off by Fetzer again. It's going to be Port Allegany ball as it went off her foot out of bounds. And here comes Capel. 3:50 left in the first quarter, 2-0 Oswayo Valley. Over to Benkowski. Benkowski looking into DeRouche. Back out to Philhart, who saves it from going back court. She's guarded by Thompson. Over to Benkowski. Nice pass to Capel, almost got picked off. We got a call for a foul. Olivia Fetzer, she's got 2 points on the night, the only 2 points we've seen so far, and now she has a foul under her belt. Philhart into Capel. We've got Mahan, Benkowski, and DeRouche. They're looking to get it into DeRouche. No. There they go. She turns and shoots. No good. Philhart with a rebound, up for a shot, and 2 points for Philhart. It's a 2-2 ball game. Thompson with the ball up the court. 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. Hands the ball to number 13, Micaiah Jandrew. And we have a traveling call against Oswayo Valley, and we have an OV sub coming on the floor, number 15, Alyssa Norton. And she's going to give Amber Burks a rest. Philhart into Capel. Bring it across half court, over to Mahan, looking for DeRouche. Into DeRouche, gets picked off by 13, but they're going to call a foul, a push on 13, I believe, Micaiah Jandrew. 2 team fouls on Oswayo Valley, 0 for Port Allegany. It's a tie ball game. 2:56 left in the first period. Into Capel, picked off by 13, Micaiah Jandrew. She stops, takes a jump shot, no good. Rebound by number 5. She's in a crowd. Stolen by Capel, but up comes Philhart with it. Stolen. It's going to be Port Allegany ball, and there's a timeout called. 30-second timeout. I'm not sure which team called it. I didn't see the official signal. I think it might have been Benkowski, but I'm not quite positive. Ron Batchaw officiates several sports. I officiated with him for a couple decades in basketball, but he also does football and baseball and softball, I believe. Okay, Gator ball after the timeout. 2:42 left in the first quarter. It's a tie ball game. 2 team fouls for Oswayo Valley, 0 team fouls for Port Allegany, and Capel's bringing the ball up the court. DeRouche trying to get herself open, but it's over to Mahan on the wing, back out to Capel. Looking for DeRouche, can't find her. She's double teamed, out to Benkowski. Over to Mahan. Oh, missed it, but Philhart's right there to get it. In, nice pass into DeRouche, and she gets fouled. I think they gave it to number 5, Ella Riesig. I thought it was a shooting foul, but I apparently am not correct. And number 1, Thompson, is on the way up the floor, stops to shoot it. Around the rim and out. 13 fighting with Mahan for the rebound. It's a jump ball. Port Allegany ball, I think. Oswayo Valley ball. I was one behind on the jump balls. Into number 2. She's up for the shot. No good. Rebound 13. Over to her teammate who's double teamed. She gets herself in position. Out to 15. Alicia Norton. 5 takes a shot. No good. Rebound. Capel. Picks up her dribble. Gives the ball to Philhart. Over to Mahan. Mahan over to Capel. Capel takes a shot. No good. Binkowski with the rebound. Over to Philhart. Back out to Mahan. Looking for DeRouche, but over to Capel, who drives in, takes the shot. 2 points for Capel. It's a 4-2 ball game. Port Allegany. Oswayo Valley just called a timeout. I think it's a full timeout. In junior high, 2 points can make a difference. Oswayo Valley wants to make sure their team understands what he wants them to do. A lot of instruction goes on at this level. Very important level. You need good, patient coaches willing to teach the basics to them. And I've seen some good things so far from both teams. It's Oswayo Valley basketball, number 13, Micaiah Jandrew, to inbound to Thompson. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Bria Philhart guarding heavily. She's got a pick put on her by number 5. Ball tipped out of bounds by Oswayo Valley. It's Port Allegany ball. Let's see if Port can put a couple more points on the board before the quarter ends. DeRouche is doing a nice job trying to get open, but she just hasn't had the opportunity yet. The ball's on the floor. Jump ball, it's Port Allegany ball. Underneath their basket, maybe they can capitalize. A minute 9 left in the first quarter. Ball out to Capel. Capel into DeRouche, who bumbles it, and we've got number 1 Thompson with the ball. Across front court. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Port Allegany. Number 13, Micaiah Jandrew, guarded by Capel, is going to bring it in bounds. She gets it into number 5. It's tipped by Molly. Barber is in the ball game, number 30, Molly Barber. Number 4 is going up, Fetzer. Out to 5, Ella Rezick. We have a double dribble called on Rezick, and it's going to be Port Allegany ball with 47 seconds left in the first period. 3 team fouls for OV, 0 team fouls for Port Allegany, and here comes Capel. Guarded by Thompson. Out to Philhart. Into Binkowski, nothing there. Looking around, back out to Philhart. She takes it back out front to Capel. Over to Binkowski, who takes a shot. No good. DeRouche with a rebound. And we have a foul on Port Allegany. Rebounding foul. It gets bumpy under there, and I believe they gave that to Joanna DeRouche. So 1 team foul for Port Allegany and 3 for OV. OV ball out of bounds with 23 seconds left to go. Let's see if they can tie the ball game up before the end of the first period. Guarded by Philhart. Into Rezick. Rezick double teamed back out to Thompson, who tries to make a move around Philhart. No good. Gives it to 13, Micaiah Jandrew, but gets fouled by Capel. So that's 2 team fouls for Port Allegany and 3 for Oswayo Valley. 6 seconds left on the clock. OV underneath their own hoop. Ball out to Fetzer. Dribbles in, out to Thompson. Thompson, nothing. Tied up with Philhart. Calls a jump ball. It's going to be OV ball. We've had 7 jump balls so far this evening, not including the one to start the game. The ball's in, she doesn't get the shot off, and that's the end of the quarter. The girls' varsity team is in a playoff game tonight in DuBois Central Christian. I'm going to guess that game begins at 7 o'clock, and I think if you take some time, you could probably find it streamed somewhere. The boys play tomorrow night in Otto Eldred against Otto Eldred for their first playoff game. And also tomorrow, a little plug for Canisius baseball. Howie Stuckey, a former Gator, and Cole Sebastian, a former Otto Eldred Terror, play for the D1 baseball team Canisius. They're on the bus right now to South Carolina. They have 3 games this weekend. They face Presbyterian tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and that's going to be streamed on ESPN2. Go Griffs! Kyle Babcock is the boys' varsity coach. He's one of the officials tonight in tonight's ball game. I'll take his mind off tomorrow for at least a couple hours. We wish the Gator boys luck tomorrow, and we hope the girls have a good night tonight in DuBois. Our cheerleaders are Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Natalie Grimes, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Phoenix Kilmeyer, Lily O'Rourke, who's the captain, and Bella Schaefer. They're coached by Terry Austin and Lexi Reed. Lexi's taken the reins over tonight because Terry's in DuBois with the varsity girls cheerleaders. And here we come out to start the second quarter. I think it's Port Allegany ball because they were to get the next jump ball. So Phil Hart out front with the ball. She's going to go over to Barber. Barber drives in, looks, nothing. Back out to Phil Hart. Phil Hart dribbles around looking, and Capel doesn't quite get there in time as the pass was on the move, on the roll, out of bounds by Port. Number 13, Micaiah Jandrew will inbound to number 5, Ella Rezick. Thompson's taken a rest. Over to 34, Kenya Kellogg. She drives in, goes out to 13, Micaiah Jandrew. Number 2, up, no good. Port Allegany ball. The fouls reset every quarter, so we have 0 team fouls for Port Allegany and 0 team fouls for Oswayo Valley. If either team gets to 5 fouls in any given quarter, then the opponent who gets fouled gets to go to the charity line for 2 shots. And Joanna DeRouche on the drive. I don't know what the call was. Maybe a double dribble. It's Oswayo Valley basketball. And we have number 1, Aubrey Butler, in the ball game, giving Joanna a rest. And Micaiah Jandrew into Ella Rezick, who's now the point guard for Oswayo Valley. Over to Jandrew, who drives in and up and 2. Jandrew for 2. Nice drive. It is a 4-4 ball game, and up comes Phil Hart with the ball for the Gators. She's looking into Butler. She's on the drive. Bad pass over to number 2, Olivia Fetzer. It's number 5. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Port Allegany. And Oswayo Valley will take the ball as Sophia Binkowski takes a rest. And Eliza Milliron enters the ball game. Into Kellogg. She's going to drive and shoot. 2 points for Kellogg. 6-4 Oswayo Valley. 1 team foul for Port, 0 for Oswayo. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Into Butler in the post, and she's up for 2. 4 comes down with it, Amber Burks. That was not a double dribble because you're allowed to fumble, dribble, fumble, but you cannot dribble, fumble, dribble. Think about that for a minute. We've got 34 Kellogg out front with the ball, and we have a travel call. 6-4 ball game, Oswayo Valley up by 2. I think our Gator girls just need to make sure they're making good passes, step into the ball on the pass, and they'll be all right. We've got Phil Hart out front. Over to Milliron, who gets fouled from behind when 34. Kellogg tries to steal. So that'll be one team foul for each team so far this quarter. Popular combination, Phil Hart into Capel. Capel looking to drive, double teamed, over to Phil Hart. She's guarded heavily, and 34 gets the ball, but Capel takes it right back. But they are they're calling a jump ball, so it's Oswayo Valley ball. I wasn't sure if they were calling a jump ball or a foul there, but it's a jump ball into number 5, Ella Riesig. Phil Hart plays good defense. She's heavily guarded. Her 34 with a shot off the rim and rebound down by Port Allegany. Milliron. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first half, and Bria Philhart on the floor. Capel saves the day. She's double teamed. She's still keeping her dribble. Throws it away. Into Fetzer. Ella Riesig out front for Oswayo Valley. They're up by 2 points. We have another jump ball. It's going to be Port Allegany basketball. Nope, it's a jump ball. Number 20's coming into the game. Kaylee Bashand. I had to remember how to pronounce her name. Bashand. Kaylee Bashand is in the ball game. Phil Hart to Capel. Capel brings the ball up the court. Looking inside to, Binkowski made a nice move inside. It's hard for, Binkowski calls a timeout because I think he was worried about a travel call being called on Phil Hart, so he called a timeout. So we're taking a short break, and we're going to go live mic to the cheerleaders. We have quite a crowd here this evening for this junior high ball game. We've got probably some boys' parents sitting out there rooting on the girls. And Oswayo Valley is ready to come back out after the timeout. We've got 2 minutes, 49 seconds left, 6-4 ball game. Oswayo Valley leading Port Allegany by 2. Phil Hart to Capel to bring the ball in after the timeout. Back to Phil Hart. Over to Milline. Binkowski trying, she's wide open, nobody sees her. Over to her now, she takes the shot. Not quite. Capel with the basketball, over to Mahan, over to Mahan. Number 11, Eliza Milliron, was in the post. It went off her hands. Oswayo Valley with the ball, out to 1. Thompson takes the shot, in for 2. Thompson for 2, and Oswayo Valley has 8 points from 4 different players. Over to Mahan. Back out to Phil Hart. Over to Capel, who takes a nice shot, but off the rim. And we've got Kaylee Bashan with a rebound out to Thompson, who's back in the game. Phil Hart out front guarding her, and the number 4, Amber Burks. On the floor, Port Allegany. On the floor, jump ball, Oswayo Valley basketball. That's the 10th jump ball for the night. Number 13, Micaiah Jandrew bringing it inbounds to Thompson. We've got number 4, Amber Burks in the post. Number 20, Callie Bashan down low. There's Bashan with the ball, making a move, tipped by Port. Phil Hart on a fast break, guarded by number 4. She gets fouled. Amber Burks fouls Bria Philhart, who will go to the line for 2. Bria Philhart has 2 points on the night. Jesson Capel has 2 points on the night. Port Allegany's down by 4. These 2 foul shots will help us. Let's see if she can make them. And her first shot is up and no good. And we have Molly Barber in the ball game for Jesson Capel, giving her a rest. A minute 26 seconds left before halftime. And Bria Philhart with her second charity shot after being fouled as she took a shot. And she makes it. Bria Philhart, 1 for 2 at the foul line and a field goal. She has 3 points on the night. Thompson with the ball going up the floor for Oswayo Valley. And Port Allegany, Philhart with the ball out front to Barber, who's on the run for it. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Oswayo Valley ball. Yeah, that's just at this young age. There's some miscommunications going on. As you play together throughout the years, you get those mental telepathy things going on, and people know what you're thinking, especially if you play together for some years. They're not counting that shot. They're giving Port Allegany the ball. It's an offensive foul. So that gives Oswayo Valley two team fouls for the second quarter. 3 team fouls for the second quarter, and Port Allegany 1. It's knocked out of bounds by Oswayo Valley. Stays Port Allegany ball. 57 seconds left. Philhart into Mahan. That's Jaden Mahan, 25. Molly Barber gets the ball taken from her. Kenya Kellogg gives it over to number 1 Thompson. 44 seconds left for Oswayo Valley to widen their lead, but we have another jump ball, and I believe it's Port Allegany ball. So we'll have a Philhart-Barber combination coming in this time as Capel's taking a rest. Philhart over to Mahan, back out to Barber, over to Mahan, who tries to shoot it. Philhart gets tipped away by Oswayo Valley, and number 4 comes up with it. Amber Burks out to Thompson. 16 seconds left. There's time for them to set up something and get a shot off. Number 4, Fetzer, misses, but Philhart's right there. She's pretty fast. Maybe she can get a shot off. There's 5 seconds left. She goes up and misses, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be white ball with 1 second left before halftime. It's into Bukowski, who doesn't have time to get a shot off, and we have halftime. We've got Thompson with 2 points, Fetzer with 1 foul and 2 points, Amber Burks with a foul, Rizik with a foul, Micaiah Jandrew with a foul and 2 points, Kenya Kellogg with 2 points and a foul. Jesson Capel has 2 points and a foul for Port Allegany. Joanna Jarouche with 1 foul. Bria Philhart with 3 points. She's our leading scorer, and the score is 5-8. And we will see you the second half. And welcome back to Port Allegany, where the junior high girls are taking on the Oswayo Valley girls junior high team. It is 8 Oswayo Valley, 5 Port Allegany. We're going to get ready to start the second half here in about a minute. I do have to make a correction if you've been listening all along. I announced earlier that the Canisius Griffs baseball team, they're on their way to South Carolina this evening, and I announced that their game tomorrow night at 4 o'clock would be on ESPN2. When really it's on ESPN Plus, and that could make a big difference if anybody wants to tune in. Howie Stuckey, former Gator, and Cole Sebastian, former Ottawa Terror, are on the team. Go Griffs. We have Kyle Babcock, who is the boys varsity team, officiating with Ron Batchaw this evening, and our boys varsity play tomorrow night in Ottawa in a district playoff game. Our varsity girls are in DCC tonight. I'm going to guess at 7 o'clock. You might want to try to find that stream. Let's see if Coach Benkowski can round up our Gator girls here and see if they can come back and win this game. Our cheerleaders are Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Natalie Grimes, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Phoenix Killmeyer, Lily O'Rourke's the captain, and Bella Schaefer. Lexi Reed's taken over the reins tonight. She's Terry Austin's assistant, but Terry Austin's in Du Bois with the varsity girl cheerleaders this evening. Well, the team fouls are zeroed out to start the third quarter. We've got Drake Fetzer and his Oswayo Valley girls against Justin Benkowski and his Port Allegany Gators. Jessen Capel's going to bring the ball in for Port Allegany. I thought it was Oswayo Valley ball. Okay, it's OV ball. Port will get the first jump ball. Thompson's got the ball out to Riesig. Guarded by Philhart. Ball's into Fetzer. She's looking to drive. We have a whistle. Double dribble. Port Allegany ball. It's 8-5. Oswayo Valley leads Port Allegany by 3. And Jessen Capel's going to bring the ball up the floor for the Gators starting this third quarter. Over to Mahan. Thinks about it. Tries to get it into Darush. Back out to Philhart. Into Darush, who goes up for 2. And Oswayo Valley, number 13, Micaiah Jandrew with the rebound, and Thompson's bringing the ball up the floor. Thompson looks to be a good ball handler. She's taken on the defense people pretty well, and Oswayo Valley just made a great shot. Burks into Fetzer for 2 points, and that gives Olivia Fetzer 4 points on the night. Philhart over to Mahan. Mahan takes a shot. No good. Oswayo Valley with the rebound. Number 5, Ella Riesig. Thompson with the ball. Philhart right out on her. Thompson looking for a teammate. Number 5, Ella Riesig loses her teammate, picks it up, and in for 2. Olivia Fetzer has 6 points on the night. Riesig lost the ball. Fetzer came up with it, scored 2 points. It's a 12-5 ball game. Jessen Capel with the ball out front, over to Mahan. Mahan looks inside, takes the shot. Tapped out of bounds by OV. Number 13, Micaiah Jandrew. It's going to be Port Allegany basketball as Eliza Milliron checks in for Sophia Benkowski. Joanna Darush is going to take the ball out of bounds. She throws it into Jessen Capel, who's back to Darush, who's up for the rebound and in for 2. Joanna Darush, 2 points. 7-12 ball game. Oswayo Valley's winning. Thompson with the ball, guarded by Philhart. Over to Riesig, takes the shot, misses it, gets her own rebound, up, no good. Stays Oswayo Valley ball. Under their basket, number 13, Micaiah Jandrew is going to take the ball out of bounds, guarded by Capel. Into Thompson. Into 2, up for 2, no good. And we've got Mahan with the rebound. Looks out to Capel, who takes a dribble, takes the shot, gets tipped by OV, misses the shot, up by DeRouche, no good. Capel comes up with it. Out to Mahan, takes the shot, no good. Number 3, Bria Philhart, in for 2. She has 4 points on the night. It's 12-9 ball game. Oswayo Valley takes a timeout. Gators come within 3. It was a 12-5 ball game not too long ago. Now it's 12-9. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the ball game. Jessen Capel has 2 points. Joanna DeRouche, 2 points. Bria Philhart, 5 points for the Gators. Reese Thompson with 2 points. Olivia Fetzer with 6. And Micaiah Jandrew with 2. And Kenya Kellogg with 2 for Oswayo Valley. The managers for Oswayo Valley are Owen Fetzer and Miriam Hoffman. And the Gators have managers Olivia Benkowski, Ella Benkowski, and Ava Bachman. It is Oswayo Valley basketball after Port scored. And we've got Jandrews into Thompson. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third period. And we've got the ball out to Rezic, who's guarded heavily by Mahan. Gets the ball out to Jandrews. Reverses it into number 2, Fetzer. Goes up for 2, no good. Ball off of Port Allegany. Oswayo Valley is going to take the ball underneath. Number 13, Jandrew, is going to inbound it, guarded by Capel. She takes it out to number 4, Burks, who takes a shot. And in for 2. Amber Burks, 2 points, 14-9. Oswayo Valley leads Port Allegany Gators. Philhart on the move up the court, guarded by Thompson. We had a steal by Oswayo Valley, but she stepped out of bounds when she was dribbling up the court. Easy to do at this level of basketball. So it's Port Allegany ball. 2 minutes, 53 seconds to go. Philhart into Capel, who gets pushed out of bounds by number 1, Thompson. Thompson with her first foul. First team foul for this quarter for Oswayo Valley, and Philhart's going to try again. Looking for Capel. Capel comes across half court, guarded by Thompson. Into Mahan, bumbles it, goes for it, saves it from going out of bounds, back out to Capel. Capel takes a shot, no good. Rebound, Philhart. Mahan with the ball. Mahan not knowing what to do, but she gets it out to Philhart, and a kick by Oswayo Valley. Port Allegany ball out of bounds. Bria Philhart reminds me of Ella Moses, plays on the girls' varsity team. She just comes out of nowhere because of her quickness and can make the play when it counts. Mahan with a shot. Oswayo Valley down with a rebound. Number 13, Micaiah Jandrew. Thompson with the ball out front, guarded by Philhart. 13, Jandrews with the ball, up for the shot, no good. Number 4, Burks with it, and up for 2. Amber Burks, 2 up for 2. That gives her 4 points on the night. It's a 16-9 ball game. Mahan fake, up for the shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Oswayo Valley gets it. Number 13, Jandrew. Thompson's the point guard, bringing it across half court, guarded by Philhart. Into number 5, Ella Rezic is in the post, back out to Thompson, falls, tries to get it to her teammate. We have a jump ball call that's going to be Port Allegany ball. We've had about 12 jump balls tonight, which is typical for a junior high game. They're just learning the game. Capel out front. Thompson swatting at the ball. Benkowski with the ball, takes a shot, up and in. Sophia Benkowski with 2 points. That's the first 2 points for her tonight. Gives Port Allegany 11 points, but they're still trailing by 5. Thompson with the ball out front, heavily guarded by Philhart. Over to her teammate. who's trying to get inside for a shot, and she does it, but she doesn't have a shot, and it's taken by Philhart. Philhart out front to Butler. Butler with the ball. They tried the fast break. Philhart's going to get it out to Binkowski, and Capel's going to set something up back to Philhart. They need to look to reverse it here. On the floor, jump ball. It's going to be Oswayo Valley ball. Number 13, Jandrew, is going to throw it into their point guard, Thompson. And we've got number 2, Olivia Fetzer, number 4, Amber Burks, and number 5, Ella Riesig on Oswayo Valley offense. Got tipped away by Port Allegany. It's going to stay Oswayo Valley ball. Number 13, Jandrew's going to bring it out of bounds as Molly Barber checks in for the Gators, and she's going to be giving Capel a rest. Ball into Burks. Over to Thompson, takes the shot, no good. Up by Riesig, no good. And Butler down with a rebound. Philhart on the move. 13 seconds left in the third period. And up for twos, DeRouche misses it. Down comes Oswayo Valley with the rebound. Number 13, Jandrew. 3 seconds left, 2, 1. She doesn't get the shot off in time. Missed it anyway, and we're going to go into the fourth quarter with Port Allegany trailing Oswayo Valley 16-11. Team fouls will reset. Justin Binkowski has 8 players on his team, 5 7th graders, 3 8th graders. Jessin Capel, Joanna DeRouche, and Molly Barber are the 8th graders, and we have 7th graders Bria Philhart, Eliza Milhiron, Jada Mahan, and Aubrey Butler, and Sophia Binkowski. Oswayo Valley has 9 players on Drake Fetzer's squad, and they are all 8th graders. Reese Thompson, Olivia Fetzer, Amber Burks, Ella Riesig, Micaiah Jandrew, Alicia Norton, Kaylee Bashand, and Kenya Kellogg. Binkowski's assisted by Hannah Lathrop. And Fetzer's assisted by Christina Drake. To start the fourth quarter, we have DeRouche, Butler, Barber, Binkowski, and Capel. And for Oswayo Valley, we have Thompson, Fetzer, Burks, Kellogg, and Jandrew. And here we go. Capel. Up, no good. Barber after it. Out of bounds. It's going to be Oswayo Valley ball. Jandrew is going to inbound to Thompson. We have the boys junior high game after this game. Carrie Haver will be announcing. Capel gets a hand on it, stays Oswayo Valley ball. I want to thank Doug Archer, our cameraman, and Dave Bartlett, who's our producer. 34, Kellogg with the ball. Over to Thompson. Thompson on the drive, guarded by Capel, shoots the ball in for 2. Reese Thompson, 4 points on the night. It's 18-11, Oswayo Valley. Capel into Binkowski, back to Capel, back to Binkowski. Over to Barber. She looks to shoot, takes a drive in a couple steps, guarded heavily by 13, Jandrew, and it's going to be Oswayo Valley basketball. We have number 15 checking in for Oswayo Valley, Alicia Norton, and she's going to give Amber Burks a rest. Jandrew's going to inbound it to Thompson. We have number 2 trying to set a pick. Wasn't really effective, and Port Allegany gets the ball. Binkowski with a steal. Up front to Butler. Nice fast break. Back to Capel, who doesn't get it. Steal by number 2, Olivia Fetzer. Oswayo Valley with the basketball. Thompson out front. Into the post to number 13, Jandrew. Gets her own rebound. Ball was loose, and we have a jump ball called between Barber and Kellogg, and it's Oswayo Valley basketball. Oh, yep, it's LV ball. And in comes, Port got the ball to start the quarter, so it's Oswayo Valley ball. And in comes number 5, Port gets the ball? Okay. Molly Barber's going to take the ball out of bounds for Port Allegany into Jesson Capel. Joanna DeRouche misses the pass, and it's Oswayo Valley ball. Jandrew got the interception, and Riesig is out front. Tipped away by Capel. Riesig goes and gets it. Tipped away by Capel, who keeps it, and she's on a fast break, followed closely by Riesig, but she misses the shot, and Oswayo Valley, number 34, Kellogg has the rebound. Number 5, Riesig bringing the ball up the court for Oswayo Valley. They lead 18-11. Capel just keeps getting her hands on the ball. And timeout White. I think Justin's probably foresees potential things happening, and he calls timeouts to prevent that, which is a good move at this age. It's going to stay Port Allegany basketball. There's 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in the game. There's no team fouls on either side. But we have well over a dozen jump balls on the evening. Our cheerleaders are Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Natalie Grimes, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Phoenix Kilmeyer, Lily O'Rourke is the captain, and Bella Schaefer. And they will be cheering for our boys' junior high game that's following this game. Carrie Hover will do the announcing. Dave Bartlett's our producer on the stream team, and we have Mr. Archer on the camera this evening. Our boys play tomorrow night in Otto Weldert against Otto Weldert in their playoff game, and our girls are in Du Bois Central Christian tonight. We believe the game's at 7 o'clock. You could try to find the stream. I apologize that I don't have that information. We've got Capel, Benkowski, Barber, DeRouche, and Milliron on the floor for the Gators. It's going to be Gator basketball to start the second half of the fourth quarter. Barber with the ball. Jump ball between her and number 2, Olivia Fetzer. So it's OV basketball on what is 16 jump balls on the night. Barber's going to take a rest, and Mahan's back in the game. Number 5, Ella Riesig with the ball. Capel heavily guards her. She gets a hand on that ball any chance she gets. It's over to number 13, Micaiah Jandrew, who's on the drive. Still has the ball, Jandrew. Out to number 34, Kenya Kellogg, who tries to drive in, guarded heavily by Mahan. Gives it to Jandrew. Guarded by Benkowski. Back over to Kellogg, who takes a shot. No good. DeRouche lets it go so that Capel can inbound the ball for Port Allegany. And in the ball game is Bria Philhart for Sophia Benkowski. Philhart's going to come up front court, get the ball from Capel. 3.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Over to Mahan, who's tied up almost by 34 Kellogg. Over to Capel. Looks over to Milliron, who gets the ball taken from her by Jandrew. And we've got Riesig out front. Over to Kellogg. Guarded by Mahan and DeRouche. Stolen by Philhart. They're giving White the basketball, and OV is subbing in 3 players. We've got number 20, Callie Bashan. Thompson back in. And I think Amber Burks, who has the basketball at this moment. And she gives it to Thompson to bring it up the floor. Ella Riesig is not the point guard right now with Thompson in the game. Over to Kellogg. Kellogg up 4-2. Kenya Kellogg, 4 points on the night. That gives Oswayo Valley 20 points. Port Allegany 11 with 2.5 minutes left to play. Ball over to Mahan. Takes the shot, no good. Port Milliron gets a hand on it. Capel There's a foul called on number 1 Thompson. That's her second foul. Oswayo Valley's first team foul this quarter. Mahan with a shot, up, no good. Capel with the ball. Oswayo Valley does it. Capel with a shot, no good. And we've got Oswayo Valley with a rebound. I was going to say Oswayo Valley does a good job with help defense. Thompson with the ball, loses it. There's a fight for it. Phil Hart stands up to dribble it. That's a smart move by a 7th grader. Capel's tied up on the floor. We've got a jump ball, and it's going to be Oswayo Valley ball. 1:50 left in the ball game. 20-11 Oswayo Valley. We've seen some good things tonight from these young teams. They'll be fun to watch as they get older. And Capel gets a hand on it again. Goes out of bounds. I think if she'd learned to go after that ball with her other hand, she'd get some steals. Again, a technique you learn as you get older. Inbounds pass stolen by Mahan, but the fast break, and Phil Hart up with the rebound and tries again. 1.5 left in the game, and Mahan has the ball. Gators are hustling. They do have spunk. There goes Capel. No good. Phil Hart, no good. Tipped by Oswayo Valley. Is going to stay Port Allegany basketball. We had quite a series of rebounds and attempts there, and we still ended up with the ball. Gators are hustling, that's for sure. They trail by 9 points. It's been a better ball game than that. We get the shots off. At this age, it's, hit or miss. I don't think our cheerleaders are taking the floor. It was a 30-second timeout. It's going to be Port Allegany underneath, and if the ball gets tied up, Port Allegany gets the next jump ball, I believe. We've got Mill Iron, Mahan, Capel, Phil Hart, and DeRouche, and I'm incorrect about whose ball they're giving it to. It's Oswayo Valley ball. They inbound it to number 2, Fetzer, who double dribbles. The shot would have been good. That's unfortunate. She double dribbled just before she shot it. Capel into Phil Hart. 1:15 left in the ball game. Gators down by 9. Heavily guarded by Thompson into Mahan. Mahan still with a dribble. Back out to Phil Hart. Phil Hart, nice pass into DeRouche. DeRouche looking for a move. Doesn't have it. Double teamed. Back out to Mahan. Takes the shot. No good. Phil Hart with a rebound. No good. And it's Port Allegany basketball. 57 seconds left to go. Phil Hart over to Capel. And we got a shot by Mill Iron. No good. Off the rim, out of bounds. It's Oswayo Valley basketball. My producer just joked in my ear that Kyle Babcock's getting the experience of what it's like to get yelled at by a coach as a referee. Port Allegany tries for a layup. We have a hurt player. Justin Cable hobbles to the bench, and Benkowski checks in for her. That's really unfortunate to happen this late in the ball game. Injuries are, just unfortunate no matter what the timing, but to get hurt with 38 seconds left, I hope she's okay. Oswayo Valley's inbound on the ball to number 5, Riesick, who's triple teamed, and Port comes up with the ball by Mahan, who passes that out front to Phil Hart, who takes a shot. No good. Rebound stays Port Allegany, tipped off out of bounds by Oswayo Valley. 24 seconds left to go in the ball game. Our boys junior high game follows. We appreciate you joining in with the stream team. Mahan with the ball. into Milliron, who takes a shot. No good. Rebound Benkowski. Over to Philhart. Blocked shot. Mahan comes up with it, looks around, gives it to Milliron. Philhart, they're passing the ball around pretty good. Benkowski with a shot, no good. DeRouche with a rebound. Over to Milliron, up and in. They worked hard for that shot to end the game. 13-20. Oswayo Valley has 20 points. Port Allegany 13. Port Allegany was down by 9. They lost the game by 7. They gave a good effort. Please tune into the girls' game tonight in DuBois Central Christian if you can find the stream. I think the game starts at 7 o'clock. Our boys are in Ottawa Eldred against Ottawa Eldred tomorrow night for their playoff game. And we thank you for tuning in, and we wish our junior high Gator girls luck the rest of their season. I think they have a 2-week break. They'll get lots of practice in. So now I'm going to turn it over to Carrie Hobber. Have a good evening.
Good evening, Gator Nation. We are here in Port Allegany for today's contest between the Port Allegany Gators and the Oswayo Valley Green Wave. The girls' game just finished up. Jill Stuckey was on the call for the Gator Network. My name is Kerry Hauber alongside Doug Archer. We're here to bring today's boys' contest. About 20 seconds left here. Doug's getting his notes written down, got the lineups all memorized. So we're looking forward to this contest. Let's see who the Gators are going to start here.
It feels like it's been about a month
I know.
Since I've been to a game.
You know, I went back. I missed the Cotter Sport Port Allegany Junior High game. I went back, and at the time, it had 591 views. It had more views than the majority of the varsity games, girls or boys.
That's crazy.
So it looks like starting for the Gators is number 15, Jack Smith, number 20, Ryan Carlson, number 14, Bryson Royce, number 31, Braden Dibble, and Chase Boyd. I'm not sure what number he is. He's been over there. So
Number 5.
Number 5. All right, that'll be our starting 5.
For Oswayo, we have number 12, Riesig. 14 is Welsh. Let's see, number 3 is Bryant. Can't see that number that's away from me. Did I say 11, Worthington? And maybe that's 42, Munt. 40.
Yeah, I think so.
42, Munt. Starting lineup for Oswayo. Are you hearing me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can't hear myself. That's better not to. And tip-off. Oswayo comes down with the ball with the first possession of the game. 14, Welsh. Gets it out to 12, Riesig. He drives it in the first layup of the game for Oswayo Valley. Boyd will bring it down for the Gators. Gets it out to Carlson. He kicks it across the court to Royce. Back to Carlson. Kicks it back up top to Boyd, who works inside. Jack Smith misses.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Gators to get it inside to Jack Smith. Gets a good look.
Carlson to throw it in. Oh, he throws it to the green. Welsh is going to bring it down for Oswayo. He just stepped right in front of that, and Ryan didn't see him. Got a shoe getting tied. What was the final score of the girls' game? Kerry, did you see that? It was a close game, a low-scoring game, but Oswayo came away with the victory.
Yeah, I know it was like 20-11 towards the end, and then I think Oswayo Valley scored Port Allegany scored a basket, so I think it was like 20-13.
Gators now on offense, kicking the ball. Carlson goes under, gets it out to Jack Smith. He misses off the rim. Oswayo with the rebound. Welsh bringing it down for the Green Wave.
The Gators in their man-to-man defense.
Welsh with a good drive. Foul. Might be on 14.
I think they're going to call the Gators there.
On 5? Was it on 5? I thought he said 5. Welsh with it now. Ball fakes, drives under with a nice layup. Pretty sweet move there.
Yeah, nice little move there going baseline, reverse layup.
Welsh tips the ball away from the Gators. Gators will keep the possession. We got a quick timeout there.
Yeah, so the Gators have had a couple good looks. I think they just need to keep working the ball, and the shots will fall eventually.
Yeah, I feel like they haven't even shot the ball more than
Yeah, it's been one and done.
at least one time.
Yeah. Had the turnover on the inbounds pass.
I mean, there has been a pretty long layoff, at least for the Gators. I don't know if other teams haven't been playing, but we've had a long gap since the last game.
Yeah, were their games rescheduled, or that was just the way it was scheduled from the get-go?
I'm not sure. I know Monday they had a game. That game was put off, and I think it had to do with the other teams in the playoffs, trying to follow their varsity teams.
Yeah, and there's only so many refs to go around, so.
That too. Oh, another turnover for the Gators. Welsh with the steal. Dishes it off to 11. Worthington, he misses. We got a foul call.
Coach Babcock is, one of the referees tonight, so only 2 referees out there. So yeah, probably the limited amount of referees is what.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Coach Babcock, former Green Wave himself.
Yep. So Oswayo Valley is doing a 3-2 defense.
Boyd's off the mark. He had a open look for 3. Ball comes back to him though. Quick double team. Smith with it now. Wow, Welsh just comes up, anticipates that, lays it up. He's on fire tonight, Welsh. It's at least his 6th point. I'm not sure he may have the other 2.
Yeah, he's been very active on defense and very aggressive on offense.
Good instincts on the defensive side of the ball for Welsh. Jack there, all alone in the middle, dishes it back out to Royce. Royce all the way across to Carlson, who misses. Riesing bringing it down for the green. Back to Welsh. Yeah, I want the ball in 14's hand. Yep. Oswayo, nice move inside. Another layup for Welsh and timeout for Port Allegany. Down 10-0 with 2:38 in the first.
Yeah, so not the way Port Allegany wanted to start. Want to break the ice here, get a basket, shake the nerves out a little bit. Oswayo Valley looks like they came to play, athletic on defense and aggressive on offense. Port Allegany girls varsity game as they're down in DuBois taking on DuBois Central Catholic. So it's 12-12 down there in DuBois. David's watching that on his phone. That's broadcast by the YDL Sports Network. I think they're doing both of our Port Allegany games, the girls and the boys. Boys tomorrow night against Otto.
That game's in Eld, right?
Yeah.
All right, Boyd brings it down for the Gators, looking to get on the board here.
Good take.
Ooh. Some physical play there under the net.
Yeah, I think an over-the-back call there against Oswayo Valley.
Carlson will throw it in for the Gators. Ooh, you got Royce inside. Royce took a couple steps there.
Yeah, he had an open look.
He did. And Welsh will bring it down. 2 minutes, 18 seconds in the first. Goes off his foot. Goes over to number 3. That's Bryant. Gets it back to Welsh. He did slide a bit. Gets his own rebound and makes it. fire. This is starting to remind me of the countersport game, which I can't remember the name of that player, but he was outstanding.
Good bounce pass there.
Jack loses his handle on the ball, goes out of bounds. Gators turn it over.
Yeah, good bounce pass there by Jack Smith. Gators just weren't able to finish the basket.
Welsh kicks it out to Riesig. Gets it back to Worthington. Easy bucket. Oswayo pours it on. 14-0. Minute 26 to go here. Another timeout for Port Allegany, coach.
Girls varsity tied up 14 apiece down in DuBois.
Yeah, so far that game sounds like a good one.
Yeah, Port Allegany the 6th seed, I believe. DuBois Central Catholic the 3 seed, so tough for the Gators to go on the road, but hopefully they can pull one out of it.
Down to Carlson. Dibble now in the game for the Gators. Gets his own rebound. Oswayo Valley's man-to-man defenses, they're in the Gators' face. They're not getting a lot of open looks. Royce up top, back to Smith. Push it down to Carlson. Everywhere they go with the ball, there's 3 green jerseys. The Gators turn it over. That's Worthington. Good drive and a layup. Maybe the first player to score for Oswayo other than Welsh. Royce with the ball. It's back to Boyd. Tried to work it into Dibble. Worthington with the steal. Is that Smith that was called?
I was going to ask you, what are the rules for pressing in junior high? I can't remember.
I believe it's after, not the first half.
Okay.
It's definitely not in the first half. Okay. Another bucket for Oswayo Valley. 18-0, 12 seconds ticking down. Royce with the drive. Boyd steps in a bit closer, off the mark. We go into the second with Oswayo Valley with 18, Gators 0.
Yeah, tough first quarter for the Gators. I think they had some good open looks. Bounce here or there. I think a few of them will fall. So.
Yeah, come back and try to win the second quarter. And then the third and the fourth. And that's how you climb back into this game.
That's what I tell my baseball team.
As long as you win the next 3 quarters, this game's not out of reach.
My old coach Ron Daniels used to say, "Win every inning, and win the game." So just break a basketball game down into 4 quarters, try to win each one. Tough for the Gators digging a 18-0 hole in the first, but like you said, if they can climb back here in the second and cut the lead a little bit.
Yeah, hard to believe, Kerry. I'm just blown away that it's already late February.
Yeah, David and I were texting a little bit about softball and baseball. Gator Network's going to try to cover those games, trying to figure out the logistics of network connectivity and who's going to do what. March 25th is our first home game for that, so junior high seasons will kind of run pretty much right up till that, and then we'll get into baseball and softball.
ready to start the second quarter. Gators just looking for a bucket here. Try to work inside to Smith, but green jerseys kind of close in on it. That was Welsh. He's having a good all-around night, offense and defense. Misses his layup there. Ball goes out of bounds. Man, I thought it went off him.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like maybe a zone set to try to pack it in a little bit, make them shoot over the top of you.
Boyd trailing, just misses knocking that ball away. Ooh, Carlson hit with. He's fouled as he rebounds for the Gators. Carlson's going to bring it down. Court, Allegany. Over to Royce. Royce trying to go across the court. Boyd, little jumper. Boyd's going to get a shot. First points of the night for the Gators.
Good little take by Chase Boyd going baseline, and this little floater there.
Welsh out to Bryant. He's covered well by Carlson. Gets it back to 12. Rezzing's got some really cool shoes. The baby's right.
I don't know that you and I could pull that off.
No, I can't.
The Gators got to get some good looks here to try to chip into this lead.
Passing well now. Welsh off his feet. Whoa. Kind of a late pass. Is that a jump ball? Four minutes, 29 seconds here in the second. Green Wave with a 16-point lead. Gators did break the ice. Got the first place. Three for a long three. Hits the back of the rim. Oh, high pass from Boyd. Too high. Goes out of bounds. Gators lose possession. I think Oswayo took that timeout.
Yeah, so let's check in and see what the score is down in DuBois. Port Allegany is in the lead 21-18 against DuBois Central Catholic. So thank you for the update, David Bartlett. 21-20. Back and forth.
Back and forth. What a game. Well, you get to this level into the playoffs, that's what you expect those games to be. A fight to the end, both sides. You're hoping you don't get in foul trouble.
Yeah, just scanning the crowd here tonight. Looks like there was a pretty good crowd there for the girls' game. Some people have left. Noticing my old JV basketball coach, Mr. Dan Stavisky. He was a longtime phys ed teacher and athletic director.
Yeah.
Good to see him here.
Oswayo with the ball. Welsh to bring it down. Unofficially, Welsh with 10 points in this game. Looks like a natural, instinctual basketball player.
Yeah, I think that's what the Gators have to do there. They had Bryson Royce kind of step in and help as Welch tried to go to the hoop, and that forced him to get the, make a pass. And I think that's what the Gators have to do is just help each other out.
Nice move, Jack, but he passes it. Carlson's off the mark. Boys are playing physical down there. Worthington and Smith kind of battling good. Not sure who got the foul. Another timeout for Oswayo Valley. Interesting. 3:36 to go here in the second. Score the same. Green Waves 18, Gators 2. Gators. Dibble's back in the game for the Gators. Roy stays in. Smith, Carlson, Boyd round out the rest of the group here.
So 25-22, Gators in the lead down in Du Bois.
Ooh, Welsh kind of, his feet are sliding down there.
Yep.
Yep, Rezig. Worthington off the mark. Carlson with the rebound.
See if the Gators can get something going here.
Inside the Royce. Quickly triple teamed. Out to Smith. Boyd's alone for a second. He tries for three. Back of the rim. That goes off the foot of number 3 of the Green Waves.
Yeah, that could have been a big basket for momentum.
Yeah, we do know. I've seen Boyd already this year where he gets on fire in Smithport. He had like 4 threes in a row.
Oh, yeah.
And then a deep 2. I mean, it was 5 shots in a row. It was
nice.
It was hot. It's pretty hot.
So David's letting us know in our ear that it's tied up down in Du Bois, 25-25. If you click away from this game and go watch the girls for a little bit, we wouldn't fault you, and we'll be here when you want to come back. So try to watch both games. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to help out with junior high last year, and know a lot of these guys and their games. And Chase is a really good shooter. Sometimes he had a little bit of a flat shot, so we tried to work with him on just getting a little bit more arc, and it's looking good this year.
Another tries for 3 again off the back of the rim. It's not a good night shooting for the Gators so far. 2:54 to go in the second. Carlson, double team. Back to Boyd, back out to Smith. He drives. Gets it back to Boyd. Oswayo's defense not giving up much. Smith all the way out and across, back to Boyd. Boyd. That hit nothing but net.
Nice little jumper there.
Second bucket for Chase Boyd. .42 is in for Oswayo Valley. That's Munt. Carlson down to his feet, gets it over to Boyd. Good drive.
There we go.
And one for Boyd.
It's just what the Gators needed was a quick basket and an opportunity to score more here. Momentum starting to swing back Port Allegany's way.
It is. It really is. And right now,
I think it was 18-0, wasn't it, the first quarter?
It was.
So 6-0 so far in the Gators'
honestly,
favor.
if the Gators can go on a run here, if you can somehow slow down Welsh, you can climb back in this game. Wow, Smith with a really hard drive. And they turn it back over. Welsh bringing it down now. He gets a nice layup. Oswayo steals momentum back. 20 for the Green Wave. Gators with 6, 1:38 in the second. Long pass to Boyd. He tries for 3, trying to find that 3-point shot. 21's in the game for Oswayo. That's Gerald.
Might pop it.
Gerald shoots for 3. A little bit of a stutter there. Worthington. He makes a jumper. So it might be his second, at least his second bucket of the game. Oswayo with 22, Gators with 6. 50 seconds going. Gators are going to turn that one over. Welsh with the easy layup. He's on his way.
Yeah, so it was 18-6 there, and then 8 quick points for the Green Wave. Now they're in the lead for the quarter, so just like that.
They answered well. Combined, right? Yeah, combined. Quite a few timeouts here taken by both teams. Both taking advantage of their timeouts. Honestly, and they should. I think every junior high game, that's when you have your opportunity really to coach these kids up. It's in-game stuff. Take that timeout. Explain what you're seeing and what you want them to see and what they're not seeing, maybe, or what they're doing well. And just, you don't need to take those timeouts anywhere with you after the game. Use them.
Yep, slow the game down a little bit. Do some instructing. So we have a halftime score down in Du Bois, DCC, up 27-25. Sounds like a good contest down there. See if the Gators can finish strong here in Port Allegany.
Dibble remains in with the Gators. Gets it back to Carlson. Royce up top. He gets down to Boyd. Boyd off the mark. Green Wave's going to come down with that. Nice little move by 12, but he turns it over eventually. A nice little Boyd just gets the shot off, and it's good. Boyd gets it off before the buzzer. Big 3.
That was a great shot.
That was nice. I mean, that was. Well, so positive note, Gators will go ahead in the halftime here with 9 points with the buzzer beater.
Yeah, good momentum to take into the half. I mentioned Dan Stavisky here watching the game. I wish we had the Gator Network back in the late 90s. His son Brian had about a 3/4 court. I think it was right along the side here. Baseball throw for a buzzer beater. That was about the only other one I can remember. I'm sure there's more, but I certainly never had one. So who do we got playing here? We got Jacob Briggs, Brody O'Rourke, Matthew Wiley, and Jaden Archer for the Gators. Looks like we're doing a little 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4. Huh, okay. You said that the 30, that's Brody?
Brody O'Rourke, yep.
O'Rourke, okay. I knew that. Yes, I actually coached him in T-ball a long time ago. Well, not that long ago. He's only in junior high, but seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, it's funny looking out there, coach some of these kids in football, baseball, and basketball.
Yeah.
Just fortunate to get to be involved.
Wiley trying to make something happen. They had been partially blocked on that shot. 55 gets it out. Gets out to 32. He's off the mark. Wiley bringing it down. Gets it to O'Rourke. Gets it to Archer. Archer's putting the moves on.
Yeah, cross him up.
Gets it to Wiley. For the Green Wave with a shot. It's off. That's Briggs, I think. Yep.
Yep, Jacob Briggs.
With the rebound. Wiley working around down under, trying to lay up.
Hey, good left-handed dribbling by Wiley.
Whoa! 32 with the layup. Briggs is down, but I think he's okay. Wiley's bringing it down for the Gators, gets it to Archer. Archer needs to keep his head up. Too much dribbling. He gets it to Wiley. Archer, no shot there. He's going to take it across to the other side. He's going nuts with it here.
Yeah, it's like Pete Maravich out there.
Shot. He takes a shot.
There we go.
Briggs with the offensive rebound. O'Rourke tries to get one. He's off. Had 3 chances for the Gators there. 32 with it. And I apologize now. I don't have names for the Green Waves squad out there now. But 24 just took a shot. Off the mark. O'Rourke bringing it down. Slips it over to Wiley. Both teams playing with 4. Archer turns it over. Good pressure from Wiley. Then he overruns it. I thought 32 was going to take it to the hoop there, but he pulled it up.
Good rebound by 24. O'Rourke takes it.
O'Rourke says no. That's my ball. He gets it to Archer.
I haven't seen Brody since baseball season. He's growing his hair out. Looks good.
He's good size. He's got some good height. Archer takes a shot, misses. 55 now, gets it over to 32. Oh, 55 all alone. Kicks it back across to 24. Briggs in defense. Whoa. Nice shot there for 21.
That's a tough baseline shot.
21. That's Gerald. We saw him. I do have his name. He played with the
good pass by Wiley to Briggs.
Group. The Reeds coming in, not brothers, but
yep,
both last name Reed, Christian and Logan. Archer goes out with O'Rourke. Gerald on the court. Gets it to 32. 32, Willow, I think. Gerald behind the back. He's some nice dribbling. Good passing from Oswayo. Oh, he gave himself up
That's
there.
Right. He knew.
Yeah, he knew.
Just the code of the game. He's like, you know what?
It was.
He's going to flag myself.
No. Yeah, he did. High pass for Reed. He manages to come down with it. Ball's on the court. Green Wave's going to come up with it. Gerald now to bring it down. He loses his handle on it. Wiley gets it.
Yeah, he
tries to get up here.
Not afraid to get on the floor.
Briggs bringing it down. Gets it back to Wiley.
Uh-oh.
Well, 32 just picked it off over top of his head. Nice steal for the Green Wave. .30 32 now with it. Gets it back to Gerald. 32, I believe, is Willow. 24, I believe, is Taylor. I do have some names here I'm finding. Unless they're duplicate numbers, that's it. Gators now. Wiley.
Wiley wants the baseline.
He wanted to take that shot. Green ball.
So Coach Babcock doesn't get a break here at halftime. Has to do the
Yeah.
straight through. Girls and boys, halftime.
3:30 left to go in this halftime game. We got an open Green Wave there. 24 is going to take a shot. Wow, I thought that was going to go in. Wiley with the long pass to Reed, Christian Reed. He's working his spin move. Actually works inside, just off the mark. Gerald to bring it down. He's got 32 under the hoop. Doesn't see him. Takes a shot. He's off. Another quick sub for the Gators. Wiley's going to come out. He looks pretty gassed.
Just missed a three-pointer that went in and out.
Somebody else is coming out. Briggs is coming out. So Archer and O'Rourke are in now. Archer just hanging on to it a bit too long. He's got to get that passed off. Green Wave's going to miss. Gators will take over. 2:20 to go here. Archer with it now under the hoop. He's got some open guys.
There we go.
Long shot for Archer off the rim. He wants that deep shot. He keeps taking it off the rim again. O'Rourke to clean it up. He's off. Reed tries. He's off. Christian Reed now. No. Gators can find the bottom of that net.
Archer was calling for it. Wanted another one.
24, good drive. He's off. O'Rourke bringing it down. Take it right down, young man. Take it to the hoop. Archer with it now. He just wants to shoot. He makes it. Huh. That's not an easy shot. Somehow he caught the backboard.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. See what his brother thinks about that one. Gators now. On defense, Green Wave turns it over. Archer with it now. Passes it off to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with a good drive, good layup. Just off. That was a good look for O'Rourke. A man, of his size, that's something he's going to want to do. I mean, not too many people are going to want to step in his way as he gets older. 32 with a long shot. That's off. Christian Reed now bringing it down. He's just off. I think he might have got partially blocked there. 24 with it now. Do you know the story of the Green Wave, Kerry?
I don't.
I've heard a couple of stories about it. Maybe we can come back to it at some point. It's always worth a discussion.
The person I would ask is refereeing right now, so I can't ask him.
I know. Maybe we'll send somebody down to get the answer. I have heard the one story I'd heard was when people settled in that area, the fields were, they were green and just blowing in the wind, and it had just a look of a green wave of water. It was a very, a natural description of what the land may have been like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's really it, though.
Hey, let's go with that for now until somebody lets us know. Otherwise.
I swear there was a better one, and hopefully someone will let us know. I'd like to share that. We don't get to do these types of stories with Oswayo Valley, in football season.
I know. We talked about the history of the Gators in football season. 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 The history The Hellbender.
The Hellbender story. You had the legend of the Hellbender and the Port Allegany Gator.
Yeah. We'll revisit that in football season.
Yeah, I mean, with our technology, maybe we could get a really nice picture of a Hellbender and get it up on the screen for people. And then we'll get that petition going.
That'd be nice.
Port Allegany Hellbenders.
So DCC up 30-27 down in Du Bois. Somebody just made a basket, so was that 32? 32-29 Du Bois. So we'll see if the Port Allegany Gators junior high boys team gets some offense going here, has an answer defensively for Welch and the gang.
Yeah, I think if you're Port Allegany's coach, you're trying. Let's try to inch back in this game. Let's try to get some buckets and don't let Welsh, have his way with you. He's done whatever he's wanted out there.
Yeah, that one play where he started to go to the basket and then Bryson Royce stepped in. I think that's what the Gators have to do is help each other out. Make the fourth or fifth guy on the floor beat you. Don't let don't let their point guard take it right at you and score points on you. So David whispered in our ear here that we have 998 subscribers to the Gator Network. So if you are not subscribed, you're watching, you could possibly be the 1,000 subscriber. I don't know what the grand prize is.
Grand prize?
But just bragging rights, I guess. You could add that to your resume. 1,000 subscriber. Megan, it's on YDL. If you pull up on YouTube, YDL Sports is broadcasting.
Carrie, quickly, I'll share another story of the Green Wave that I got from a great listener, and I really appreciate her sending this in. Back in the early days, OV had a good basketball team, had a championship team, and the newspaper had an article written up about them. The reporter referenced as they were going down the court that they had looked like a Green Wave.
I like it.
That's a cool story, too. So it would be a basketball reference to that mascot. I like it. I feel like there's more to it, though.
Yeah.
So
we'll do some research.
So if that were true, though, they didn't have a mascot yet.
Right.
But they were green.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Definitely interesting. It's not as easy as the Smithport Hubbers,
Right.
It's a wagon wheel.
Yep.
All right.
Hub of the county.
Back to it, Carrie. Smith off the mark. Oswayo bringing it down. Welsh.
Good job
with
by
the
Boyd
ball.
to cut him off there.
Yep.
That's a tough shot.
Carlson now. Got Welsh in coverage. Yeah, 12 showing up out there too. Not so much with the points, but defensively, he's been tough coverage.
Yeah, Rezig, his dad Luke Rezig is sitting there on the bench. He's the varsity coach.
Wow, somehow he's able to maintain possession here. That was Worthington. First he fell on the ball. He was able to get out from under it. I guess I did say I thought they should use all their timeouts because they
can't take them with you. So
they are.
Might as well burn them up.
Using them. Another timeout. 5:06 in the third. our cheerleaders out there. I don't know if we have our junior high cheerleader list. I know we have our varsity here. A lot of notes up here. Either way, great job by the junior high cheerleaders.
Yep. So we, let's see here, we turn to our Port Allegany girls varsity down in Du Bois. Looks like DCC is up 40-29, so they're starting to pull away a little bit. Gators were hanging there pretty good for a while. It's not over, but. And then the boys, of course, play at Otto Elder tomorrow night. So tough road, but that's what the playoffs are all about.
Yeah. Eldred's that's a special team. I mean, I really think it's one of those teams you see every 10 to 15 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhat generational.
Nice.
In and out and back in for Carlson. That was a hard one, but he got it.
Hey, 24-12 here. Gators tighten up on defense. We might have a different game.
Yep. A few more stops here. 3 now. He was looking to take a 3. Worthington with a good drive, but Gators will keep it. That's it. Gators keep the possession here. Boyd bringing it down. Another bucket here would be huge. Smith. Got to travel for Royce. That's probably his.
So, David, keep an eye on the subscriber count there. I'm sure there's going to be 2 more piling in here at any moment. Yep.
Welsh now looking for one-on-one. Whoa, that was a 3 unless he was on the line. It was a 3. Nice shot from number 12, Rezig. The ball goes off Boyd's hand. They're going to call it out. Green Wave leads the game with 3:30 to go in the third. 27 to the Gators 12.
Nice little bounce
Works
pass.
it down to 4, yep. 42, that was Munt. He missed. Boyd driving. Oswayo giving up nothing inside. Nothing but green bodies. Carlson, he's wide left on that. Levin with the shot. Worthington, nice little shot.
So, David, let us know that we're up to 1,000 subscribers on the Gator Network. We appreciate you tuning in and supporting us. Supporting our Gator teams.
Boyd looking for 3. He finds it. Boyd having a pretty strong night himself tonight. I have unofficially Boyd with 12 points tonight.
Yeah, and the Gators only have 15, so he's carrying the load so
been their
far.
guy, yep.
And Carlson has the other 3.
Yeah.
(44-32). Du Bois Central Catholic in the lead over the Port Allegany girls varsity.
Worthington at the foul line. First shot's a miss.
Yeah, thinking back to our conversation about coaching, different sports. I got to 3 years ago got to coach Potter McKean Little League, which was fun, and Hunter Worthington, Leland Welch, they were on that team. Made it to the district semifinals and lost to St. Mary's in a heartbreaker, but it was a great season.
Wow, Boyd, I thought he was going to lose a handle on that. He brings the ball between his legs. Was able to pass it off. Number 4 in, Bartlett for the Gators. Takes a long shot.
Yeah, I think maybe the Gators, they have an opportunity here once it gets to the wing, maybe try to trap and force them to panic a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Gators are missing someone all night. It just clicked for me now. Yeah, Ian Crumbs is one of their bigger guys inside that I don't see on the bench tonight.
Yeah, I was wondering about him.
And he's a heck of a player for the Gators. There's been a lot of illness going around, that's for sure. And another big player for the Gators I don't see is having trouble coming up with his name, but he played fullback, junior varsity. Or that was his brother did. You remember?
Oh, Fenniger.
Fenniger, yeah.
Fenniger, yeah. Yes, those
so
are two.
Donovan. It's Donovan, right?
Donovan.
It's junior high.
Yeah,
and,
two interior guys then.
Yeah, both big guys.
I wasn't going to make a 50-year-old joke there. Thought about it, but I didn't want to go there.
Oh, you should, if you have one. It's totally good. Carlson playing scrapping. He's still scrapping with 1:02 to go in the third.
Yeah, so you turned 50, just the other day, right?
Today.
Oh,
Today, yep.
Congratulations.
George Washington's birthday.
Yeah.
What do you got? Gators with it now. That was 23. Stuckey in for the Gators. Carlson tries a long pass to Dibble. Welsh shows back up again for the Green Wave with a bucket. Boyd gets 2 more. A solid individual night for Chase Boyd. Him and Welsh are having outstanding nights. Welsh has just had a little more help offensively.
See, the Gators are starting to trap there along the side. I think that's their opportunity.
Ooh. Boyd slapped that ball out. 6 seconds in the third. Gators at 17. Oswayo Valley 31. Long shot for 12. It's in and out.
So, Doug, you and I, fortunate to cover most of the varsity football games this past fall. I had a lot of fun. I'm always doing my research for next season. I had a conversation with incoming Smethport head football coach, Port Allegany alumnus, Eric Reese. Try to arrange a possible, interview for the upcoming season. So in case our Gator listeners weren't aware, he was approved as the head coach over there. So I wish Eric the best of luck. I got to play with Eric back in the day. Did some coaching down in North Carolina, and he's back. So wish him the best of luck, except for in week 2 when they take on the Gators. So other than that, hope he does well. Yeah, and there's going to be some changes here in the Port Allegany School District. Mr. Gary Buxton, a long-time superintendent. I think he's been here 10 years, which for a superintendent is, That's a long time. I think the average tenure is like 3.3 years or something like that. Mr. Buxton, we thank you for your years of service. Appreciate your support. And we're going to have Paula Newell from Alaska coming in.
Welsh with the breakaway. Good moves. Picks up the foul. Carlson got him there. Yeah, all of 3 of my older kids having went to school under Buxton, and it's just some really good memories with him. And my favorite memories, he was always, it seems like he was in all the plays. He had some kind of a part, which I thought was really neat. Not a bad actor. And then also his participation with Bocce and really, supporting that. It's pretty cool. Nothing but net there. He get the first one. Another 2. What a night. At least 16. That's unofficial for Welsh. He may have 18 at this point. That's a heck of a night for junior high.
So we'll get a peek at the girls' varsity score down in DuBois. 50-39, DuBois Central Catholic in the lead.
Worthington spinning around, trying to get going. It's number 3, Bryant. Gets it up to Rezig. All the way across. Dibble had it. That baby's going to roll in for Welsh. He's headed for 20. It's his night tonight. Green Wave with 35. Gators with 17. 4:50 to go here in the 4th. Long shot. I think that's good for 3. Was that a 3? Yes, it was.
Yeah, nice shot there.
Number 3, Bryant. Drops a trip. 38 for Oswayo Valley. Boyd drives good. Opened right up for him. 2 more for him. Bryant with it, looking for somewhere to go. Worthington.
Good rebound by Jack Smith.
Dibble's open. Gets it poked, but comes up able to make a shot. Wow. Jack Smith comes in there and knocks that thing back. Chase, though, comes up, loses steam a little bit.
Good defense there by Bryant, just standing his ground. And just that little bump kind of threw Boyd off.
Ooh, Dibble comes up, checks Bryant. Is that Boyd again? 2 more for Boyd.
Yep. David said that down in DuBois is 52-39, DuBois Central Catholic. So fortunately, time is winding down on the girls' season.
Gators come up with that loose ball now. Dibble heading down, gets it to Carlson. Carlson back to Smith. Smith and Carlson both been quiet on the offensive end of the night. Actually, everybody's been quiet for the Gators except Boyd. Just that Oswego Valley defense really in their face. I'm impressed with their defense. This is a Gator team that really can score from anywhere. All their players can shoot. Even without Ian Crum being here, they really weren't able to get anything going.
Yeah, they could have used his height inside for rebounds and defense, and just disrupting some shots.
Boyd with 3 more. He's chasing Welsh now and may even have him in points. Wow. 2:26 to go here.
Yeah, I like this, picking them up at half court.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
So 52-42, Du Bois Central in the lead.
Boyd with a crazy shot, and he makes it. That was a pretty nice move. Chase Boyd.
Must be you can press with 2 minutes left. Because as soon as the clock hit 2 minutes, they called the press on.
Maybe that's what it is.
Hey, things can change
2
here.
minutes or second half.
I thought that went off Oswayo Valley's foot, but you know, a press in a junior high game can really change things quickly.
Yes. Off the mark for Rezig. Worthington up to Bryant. Good pressure. Gators did touch it. Yeah, Gators did get a hand on that. Good pressure from the Gators, though. Maybe a little too late. Oh, he's going to call a foul there. He was pretty close to it, though.
Yeah, good defense by the Gators. Frustrating foul, but you know, good pressure there.
This will be for 3. Right now, it's like Welsh and Boyd. It's a battle for high scorer of the game. Carlson. Boyd off the mark. Jump ball. Oswayo's going to keep the possession. Gators are pressing. Worthington with it now. Turns it right to Boyd. 2 more for Boyd.
Yeah, nice play. See if they can get a little more pressure here.
Oh, well, they beat the press that time. 42 months sitting under there. With 50 seconds to go here, Port Allegany takes a timeout. Scores 43, Oswayo Valley. 28 for Port Allegany.
Yeah, good little press break there by Oswayo Valley. So I think the Gator wrestlers, are they heading to districts this weekend, I was reading?
Friday and Saturday, yep.
Nice.
Clarion, yep.
Yeah, so we wish the Gator wrestlers good luck. Saw Carson Neely, 35-0. Some other guys had some good records. I think I saw Miska Young, 32-4. A lot of guys with 20 wins. Coach Greenman and the team, they've had a great season so far. Just really impressed by that 35-0 record.
I know it.
That's pretty tough.
And he's a junior. Right?
Yeah. And when we interviewed Coach Greenman, you know, with our season preview, he mentioned that Carson finished 4th last year, and the 3 guys that finished ahead of him have all graduated.
Wow. Yeah.
I know you still got to go out there and earn it. But
yeah, but you feel like it's sitting right there to take. You
Yep.
know. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We're going to go down Saturday and try to catch some of the matches.
Nice.
.30 seconds to go here. Wow. That looked like a push. And and then Boyd was kind of just a little upset. And he kind of, boys obviously frustrated here. .14 with a good drive. Jack stands in there. Boyd losing his legs a little bit. Gets it back to Carlson. Smith's all alone. He's going to take that three. Eight seconds.
Yeah, pretty physical game here all the way to the end.
43-28, Oswayo Valley. Number 12 at the foul line for Oswayo Valley. Rezick misses his first shot. Carlson to come out now. Bartlett in, number 4 for the Gators. This is the second shot. Dibble with the rebound. This is the Boyd. Boyd working through the crowd. Smith looking for a last-minute foul there, but Oswayo Valley 43, Port Allegany 28. Man, some really high scoring there. We'll try to add up Welsh's points real quick.
Yeah, so the next game for junior high, I believe, is on the 28th, which that is next Wednesday, I believe. So that'll be the next thing that the Gator Network broadcasts. And looks like DCC has the lead against the girls varsity 60-42. That game's winding down. Girls varsity have had a great season. Get the hang of banner up here as regular season champs. Wish that they could have gone a little bit further, but you know, happy with their performance this year. And it's just tough to go on the road in the playoffs and succeed. So,
yeah, anytime you can get on a banner, that's a big deal. That's immortality in the old gymnasium. Hey, Boyd with 23 points tonight unofficially.
Nice.
Welsh I had with 21. I'm sure I missed a few more in there though, but pretty nice offensive showing for those two players.
All right, so I think that's it for Kerry Hauver, Doug Archer here for the Gator Network. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you Wednesday.